Hi everybody, I'm hoping that this afternoon lighting is not too bad. I am at my desk. I'm too lazy to go back in the room where I usually film. No reason other than I just kind of was sitting here and I'm about to work on my November writing schedule, and I thought I should share it with you guys. So let me get my ruler and I will show you quickly what October looked like and explain it a little bit as I'm doing November. Now, what I tried to do in October is I'm not sure I was successful in having like a little key based on what color meant what, and then as I went each day I gave myself a word count that was a little bit higher sometimes than I probably was gonna do, but I just wanted to make sure to do it, give myself enough of a cushion and a word count that I could be done on time with the book I was writing. So it worked out super well. I got my writing done and everything's on schedule except for edits. I'm a little like a day behind, but still, like I said, I gave myself enough cushion in my schedule to make it easy to meet my deadlines. So this is October, and each day that I have what do you call it, like a little, this is like a little note that tells me what book it is. What do you call that? Not an acronym. Anyway, I don't know. I can't think. So this is tells me what days I'm writing, releases, and Facebook parties. So this planner is the Day Designer I got it at Target. I think it was $14, and I use it just for I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it, and it has worked out so well. I use it every day now and I will show you how it looks like on a daily basis. Let me find a good one to show you. Okay, for example, all I put on the certain days are what I'm writing that day. In this case, it was rewrites. And then on this day, it was, what I do is once I get a book done or put it aside for a few days, I listen to it. You know, on Microsoft Word, you can highlight a chapter at a time and then hit, I think it's like Option 4 key or something like that, and it'll read it to you out loud. At least on the Mac it does. So I listen to a book. And then this day I sent the beta after I finished the rewrites on this to my reader who does grammar check, and she does she's not a reader, she's my beta. She does grammar check and story plot check for me, and then after that I rewrite it again, and then it goes to my other editor. So anyway, that's how I work from a daily basis. And then here I started a new book, and as you can see, it's a different color and a word count per day that I set for myself. And then at the end of the week, or if I go back to October, oh, I didn't put it in here, but at the end of the week, I normally have a word count goal. You can see here, I have a word count goal at the end of the week so that I know how many words I have so far and if I have reached my goal. So let's start with November, and I will start off by kind of talking through it, and then I will fast forward and hopefully not play the music too loud, but I like having a little bit of music as I'm writing. So what I am going to be working on in November is the book called Cowboy in Paradise. It is due in January for a project, and it has to be at least, I think, 25,000 words. So technically, if I do 3,000 words a day, that should take less than a week, but y'all know how that goes. So like I said, I give myself a cushion. I'm finishing edits right now. So next week, Monday, I plan to start Cowboy in Paradise, and I'm gonna sign it this color. So, and I took my acrylic fingernails off. Have y'all ever done that? So my nails are now short, brittle, and a little painful. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little key here on the side. Can you guys see this? Okay, I'm gonna fold it in half to start. So my key is I'm just gonna do a blue square, and then I'm gonna write Cowboy in Paradise, now that I think about it, I don't really like the title, but I already have the cover done, so I might change the title because it sounds kind of stupid. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so Monday I will start with Cowboy in Paradise, which I'm shortening to CIP, and I will put 3K here. And then Tuesday again, Wednesday, and then Thursday. I'm thinking that so that is, and then Saturday I will Friday. I always forget Friday. So at the end of the week, I should have 15,000 words done on Cowboy in Paradise. So my goal that I will set for Saturday is a word goal. And I have some stickers for that somewhere, of course. Goal, but I'm just doing it in ink because 15K. And normally what I do if I'm short, like if this day I only do 2,500 and then this day I try to make up the extra 500. But sometimes I just will make myself write until I have the word goal. I know that in rewrites I'll end up cutting some, and that's why, like I said, you have to give yourself a little bit of a cushion. Okay, then what happened to Saturday? Oh, there's Saturday. Okay, then Sunday I don't write. So off on Sunday, and then Monday 3K again. Cowboy in Paradise 3K. CIP 3K. So that is, and then I'm gonna do CIP 3K here. So that means that I am giving myself 24, okay, that's 24,000. So CIP 3K and then CIP 3K. And so that's giving me a word goal of 30K, but what I'm gonna do here is a word goal of 25K. So you guys can see that although I'm planning to write 3,000 a day, there is a little bit of room for wiggle of 5,000 words so that I can reach 3K, because the books cannot be longer than 25K. I do believe it might be 30 that I can go up till, but we all want to keep it at novella length. It's a group project. Okay, once that's done, then I give myself, of course, the Sunday off. And then 2 days to do rewrites. So I go back through the story and do my preliminary rewrites. So I'm going to write rewrites, CIP, rewrites. And I usually take 2 days to do rewrites, and then I send it to my beta reader. I don't know why I keep calling her a beta reader. She's not a beta reader. She used to be a beta reader, and I think that's why. Okay, so then I send the to her, Bobby. So then I send it to Bobby. And I know that this day I'm going to send it to her. All right, then what I'm going to do on this day, because the rest of the month I'm going to be dedicating to rewrites and edits on 3 books that I'm releasing next year. So what I'm going to do is for those books, I don't know where my pink went. Oh, here it is. Is this pink? No, that's red. What is this? Oh, I don't have any pink. How sad. Well, I suppose I could give it a different color. Oh, here. Okay, I found pink. Yay. Okay. Although it is a little bit close to this color. So this is going to be rewrites on this book, and I'm going to give myself 3 days to do this. And then I have to let my editor know that he's got some edits coming. So email Scott. Okay, so so this book should take me 3 days for rewrite. Saturday I don't have a goal. Well, my Saturday goal is finish it. Finish WIL, and then send it to, oh crap, and send it to Bobby to read. And Bobby will edit. So send it to my, what do you call that? A story editor? She kind of gets like blatant words that are out of place, awkward sentences, and tells me there's a plot hole. That kind of editor. That's what kind of edits she does. Okay, and then the next 3 days, of course, we have Thanksgiving to think of, and I forgot. I'm giving myself, I don't do well with time off, but I think my youngest daughter's coming from out of town, so hopefully that means that I will be able to step away from my desk, because I'm really bad if I'm home than I normally do stuff. So, but I'm hoping to take 4 days off. So then that gives me time to do rewrites. I'm gonna have to choose a different color. Let me go with this teal. Rewrites on the next book in the book release. It's a series I'm releasing next year, and I'm not divulging it yet, but I will be at the beginning of the year because I have other releases this year, so I don't want to kind of mess it up. So rewrites on the next book, and I'm giving myself 3 days for that, and then hopefully send it to my one editor. And this editor, she reads them and makes changes and sends them back to me, usually within 2 or 3 days, but I know that this is the holidays, so I'm not expecting it all to be so fast. This won't be releasing until in February timeframe, so I know that she will probably be taking a little bit longer to do the edits and all that. So, but that's why these books have to be rewritten this month. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm gonna put up a different color for rewrites for the third book in this series. I actually have 4 already written, so then rewrites on the 4th book. The first book is already edited and done, so this is the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th books. Okay, and then it's gonna go to Bobby. And then hopefully all 3 will go to this editor in first part of December, so the first week of December. So once I come back from her, I make the changes, and then I will edit all 3 and then get them to him in December with the expectation of having them done by February. Okay, also on this day, on the 8th, I have a release, so I'm going to do that in dark blue. Montana Born is going to be released. It wasn't an anthology, but now I'm releasing it alone, and I'm almost done with those changes and rewrites. I rewrote it to make it longer because the anthology was a sweet anthology, and so I rewrote it to make it sexier to go with the rest of the series, because a sweet book would not mix at all with the sexy series. Okay, and also on the 22nd, I have a big release. Oops, I didn't leave enough room. Okay, release of Kissing. I know what that's mean. Okay, so this is my monthly overview. So now you get it, how I do, how I plan, and my word goals. This month is a little different, like I said, because usually well, every month is different, so let me not go anywhere. So then when I go to the very first week of November, this is what the spread looks like. And you can do this in any calendar really, but it kind of gives you an idea of how to do it. So the color for Cowboy in Paradise is this, is it a green? I don't know what color I use, I think. I use this one. So then I just say Cowboy in Paradise, Monday, and I make a line, because that's what I'm going to be working on this day. Normally, I don't list anything else unless it's something to do with writing. It doesn't go in this planner at all. So it's underutilization, I know, but I have to have a clear picture of my writing, and it has to be very, very blank. If I don't want to add any other things that are going on that day, because I know myself, and it will it will distract me. And so I know that this is my main goal for each day. And so each day I will have this on this week because there's nothing else going on this week, the first week in November. Now the second week in November will be a little different, and I'll show you how that would go. So let me look at my notes. So here it would be Write 3K. And this is November 7th through the 12th. And then I would have, you know, Cowboy in Paradise. And then on this day, because I have a release, I would have, that would be on the top thing, because I know that I have to pimp the book, and this might take some time away from, I just misspelled Montana. I know it'll take some time away from my writing, but I still have the same goal. So, but I do it a little bit different so that when I get up that morning, I will know that my main goal for this day, besides writing my 3K, is to promote Montana Born. I do have, it does have, this calendar has this little area down here that says tonight. And what I do in here normally is I have an A, a KU, and a D. And down here I track my sales. I don't know if any of you guys do that, if you do it daily. So I write down the amount for Amazon sales, the amount for KU. I don't do KU every day because it's too annoying to add it up. And then the amount that I get from Draft to Digital. So the dollar amounts, I write them down here. So I do that on a daily basis. I just started doing that part, and that's why some of the pages I didn't show you. So, but I did start doing that. If I have a Facebook party, I'll put that towards the bottom also. I'll write it down here. So, and then going back to this, so that let me finish out this week, and then we'll call it a video. Right? Because I am so shocked my dogs have not started barking. Because they normally interrupt my videos by barking, and then I have to like edit and crap. I hate editing. I don't like videoing, but I just don't like editing. Editing is... Even I use the iMovie that comes with the Mac, but it's still a pain in the butt. It seems like every time I do it, I have to learn it all over again. That kind of stuff, unless I do it every day, does not stay in my brain. And I know it seems stupid that I write down the entire title every day, but I don't know. I need to see it. I am a very visual person. But I'm also ADD, which is not good when people... You know, as a reader, I get distracted by typos and stuff like that too. But I read so fast that lots of times I miss it. But a lot of people, you know, of course, I expect my books to be perfect. But there are times when people point out typos, I'm like, I read it 4 times. My one editor read it twice, and then my main editor went through it, and then I listened to it, and I still miss crap because I'm so ADD. What was I going to do here? Oh, yes. And then, of course, here I put word goal, and my word goal is up here in my goal. Sometimes if I'm running low on word goal, I give myself 1,000 words on Saturday so I can make the goal. And the goal here is 15K. Okay, so that gives you an idea of how I do my monthly and weekly setup for writing. and help you. You know, this is something that you can also do if you own an Erin Condren. Instead of, if you can incorporate it into your normal planning, like if you plan, not like me, but because I decorate a lot, but let's see, in here in November, in the week spread, you can write your word goals, and then when you go to your weekly layout, you can write up here. This actually will be, I do write 3K up here, and then I will write my any releases and stuff, but I also have my personal to-do list of things daily that I have to do, and it's not always writer related, including Facebook parties, appointments, social obligations, what I'm cooking, errands I'm running, part of the house that I'm cleaning that day. I'm trying to do that zone thing. So my word count kind of gets lost, but my Erin Condren sits displayed up on my desk. So I'm always looking at this. This guy I pull out in the morning, I open it up, go to the month, and then open it here, and then kind of write down my numbers, and then I can see exactly what I'm doing that day. I do this every morning. I stare at this guy every morning. I don't keep it up all day. I actually leave it folded like this and put it up to the right, but my Erin Condren is on display because everything else that I do is on here. But the other one, this one keeps me more focused and more like knowing exactly what I am doing, and you know what I'm this is my writing planner. So I hope that this gives you an idea, gives you inspiration for how to plan your writing, and thank you everybody so much. Have a wonderful one. Bye.